So in this video, I'm going to show how I did a cancellation of leaves using Power Apps and Power Automate. So this cancellation of leaves the flow is pretty similar to the application of leaves. So I will just show how I did it. So you can see here that I'm logged into this James account, and if I click details here, we can see the leaves that we have. So in order to cancel the leave, you can click here and then pin here. So I can go out, and when you click on this pin icon, it will navigate to cancel annual leave confirmation. So let me just click in, and now we have a confirmation page. So are you sure you want to cancel this leave? And then there's a yes and a no button. So no will just navigate back to the annual leave list, while the yes will activate the flow. So the flow will be cancel annual leave dot run. So cancel annual leave dot run will be a flow here. So if I go to my flow and do cancel annual leave, edit. So there's a Power Apps trigger so that you can start from the Power Apps here. So yeah, cancel annual leave. And then all these compose, so name, start date, end date, row ID, number of days. All these is using a Power App input. So ask in Power App. All this is ask in Power App input. So what this does is it creates the Power App function to have parameters in the Power App. So as you can see here, there is a run name input, start date input, end date input, row ID, number of days. So where does all this come from? If we go back to if we go back to the list, we can see here. Okay, here, click here. Yes, so there is a label N, label start. So this label N and label start are my start date and end dates. And then number of days annual I have it hidden, and annual ID also have it hidden. And the reason why I hide all this is because this information is not necessary for the user to see. However, it is useful for pulling the data directly from the list. So if I go to here, and then I go to annual leaves, so it is effective in pulling data from here. Because I show you the flow, I go to condition, I need to update item, yeah, here. So update item, I need the ID and the title. So without the ID, I don't know which row in this list I need to update. So okay, so once I have all the parameters in, I go to a condition. So if the outcome of my approval, so I will go to approval first, so that the employer, the manager, can also check and approve the cancellation of the leave. So once the leave is approved, and then this time we will get a row from my employees list, which is here. So if I go to my employees list, so it will edit all the numbers here. So first of all, you will get the used leaves. You will get this row from James. So James is here. So I will get the used leaves from here, which is 1. And you can see it here in compose. So I'll calculate the used leaves. So in order to refund the balance of the leaves after the approval has been done, I will subtract the number of days. I will subtract the used leaves, the number of days from the used leaves. So if once this approval has been done, if I submit this, I'll show you later. So if I submit this, it should refund the 1 day balance. So once I have calculated the new amount of used leaves, the refunded balance, I will update the Excel row again from the employees list. So this one should become 0, and remaining leaves should turn back to 2. And once that is done, I also need to update my annual leave list so that the employee can see that it is cancelled. So as you can see here, I have identified the list, and then identified the ID using the row ID input from just now, as well as the name. And then I change the status to cancel. And that is all for the flow. So if I click save, just to double confirm, and then you go to Power Apps. Let me just press play here so you can see clearly. So I press the bin, click yes, okay, and then now it will load the approver. So if I go to approver, James requesting for leave cancellation. Okay, you can press approve, and then approve. Okay, once this is approved, can refresh this, cancelled. Okay, so and then you can see here the number just changed. Use leave 0, remaining leaves 2. And then as for the annual leaves as well, you can see it says cancel. Okay, I need to refresh this. Yeah, it says cancel here, James, 23rd cancel.